Yo, we're back, man. Episode uh what is it? 4? 4. Episode 4. Episode 4, man. Dkains World. Oh yeah, also I'm back on Instagram, man. Oh, I mean, I've been on Instagram, but what happened was I was blocked on Instagram. My Apple ID was blocked from Instagram. So I couldn't access Instagram from my phone. I had to access it from a different iPad with a different Apple ID because whatever it was, they banned me because if you get blocked or whatnot, or your account suspended like a couple times, not only do they take your accounts, they'll ban your phone from logging into Instagram. So you could download the app. But you can't log into any account, which was whack. But I tried it the other day. So my Instagram now works on my phone, bro. And I know people are like, people was making fun of me. They were like, oh, you can access Insta. I'm like, bro, y'all don't understand, man. I had like 20,000 followers, you know what I mean? And I lost all of them, and then I lost Instagram on my phone, so I couldn't build back up because I had to like post with an iPad, and nobody want to carry a big ass iPad with them. So anyways, I'm back on Instagram. I can access my phone. I'm gonna get my shit right. It's Dkains World, Dkains_world, D.Kains_world. Anyways, yeah, that's my Instagram. Anyways, like, subscribe, hit all those good things, the buttons. The buttons I need: like, subscribe, shares, post, everything, positive, negative. It don't matter, man. Just do what you got to do. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. You know. Regardless, if you do or not, I'm gonna do this anyways. I love the fight game. I love this shit, bro. I tell y'all every time. Every day probably I talk about fights. Probably every day. You know, I love this shit, bro. I love going to fights. I love watching fights. I love being a fan. I love meeting the fighters. Hopefully I'll get to interview them soon. Upcoming, you know, get to interview some fighters. I think that would be super dope. I think I'll be able to pull it off. But yeah, man, it'll be awesome. It'll be awesome. Anyways, last night was sick, bro. BLAYDES and VOLKOv, that card was dope, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, where do you want to start? You want to start at the beginning, you know? You want to start in the beginning. First fight. Let me pull that card real quick so at least I can see. So I can see what it was. Let me pull that card real fast. I should have already had it pulled up before I started this. I'm always lacking on something, bro. It's always something. Just always behind. And then it's cool, man. People are like UFC Vegas 3, so it's like, you know, because they're fighting in the Apex Center. So, 3, yeah, UFC Vegas 3. So it's like cool. It's got its own little number. You know, the fight nights got their number. The UFC's, the pay-per-views got their numbers. UFC Vegas because they're in the Apex. UFC Vegas 3, which was Curtis Blaydes and VOLKOv. And man, if you go and look at my Instagram, bro, my picks last night, I went terrible, bro. What were my picks? Oh, terrible, bro. God, one of the worst picks I've ever done, bro. Like, basically every fight I got wrong, almost. That's the fight game for you, bro. You just never know. I seen Max Griffin, though. He posted the same picks as me. So, shout out to Max. We got the same score, baby, 5-6. We went 5-6 last night. Yeah. Man, am I tripping or did anybody else think Bobby Green lost? I thought Clay won. I thought Clay won rounds 1 and 2. And then I thought Bobby got 3. But I mean, I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. Anyways, let's see. Oops. I keep tripping. Let me see. Let's see this fight card real fast. Here we go. Hold up. Results. Here we Let's see what we got. And then did y'all see the promo to Dustin Poirier and God damn it, Dan Hooker for next weekend? We'll talk about that later. I'll go down that. We'll see what that card looks like later. Okay, let's start. First fight, Austin Hubbard and who was it? Austin Hubbard and that Roscoff dude. Anyways, Neil Magny was in his corner. I noticed that last night. I was like, damn, Neil Magny's in Austin Hubbard's corner. Anyways, he was slowly picking him apart. Had dude hit him with a lot. He was throwing beautiful body shots. Austin Hubbard was, and I was loving how he's going to the body, straights to the body, hooks to the body. He just kept digging to the body, and I loved it, man. I thought it was sick. And dude didn't want to continue. He quit. I think what's crazy is I was watching the post fight with Dana White last night after, and they were talking about, because I was confused at first. I was like, man, he's hurt or he's beat up. You know, I knew he wasn't like crazy beat up or nothing. He was beat up. He was getting picked apart, and his gas tank was like at 0 probably. But I didn't. He obviously knew something else. He was just like, I can't win this fight, and he just bailed out like, I'm done. He just didn't come out of the corner. For round 3, he just said, fuck this, I'm done. He kept saying, I'm done. His corner man was like, no, you're a fucking champion. You're a fucking champion. You gonna fight. You're a champ. Dude was like, nah, shaking his head, nah. And I didn't understand what it was, why he quit, whatever, but, I respect it regardless. Like Dana White said, he was like, anybody that fucking, this is that dude for quitting or whatever, they're like, they never been in no fight or they don't know what it's like to, So he was like, anybody that steps in the fucking octagon is a man in my book, I mean, that shit's tough as fuck. To get in a fight, period, is tough. If you go down around the corner and get in a fight and get your head rocked, that fucking shit sucks, bro. You know what I mean? And then you're in there with a professional and he's beating you up. And not only beating you up, he's eating at your body, bro. Like, fuck, dude, that sucks. Nobody wants that. But yeah, he quit. Austin Hubbard won that, TKO. I guess it's a TKO because he didn't want to continue. I guess that counts as a TKO, right? Yeah. And then next fight, Roxanne and Lauren Murphy. Man, was that the best Lauren Murphy we ever seen, bro? I think so, man. She looked good, bro. She was moving. She was sticking and moving, and I picked Roxanne to win that fight. No disrespect to Lauren Murphy. I like Lauren Murphy, but I picked Roxanne to win that fight, bro. And at one point, in the first round, it was kind of they was feeling each other out, but they was both kind of mixing it up and throwing. And then the second round, bro, what's her name? Lauren Murphy wobbled Roxanne, had her stumbled like a stiff leg. It was like out there with like baby deer legs. It was crazy, bro. But it was dope. Lauren Murphy looked good, man. She took that in the decision. I think, she won it easy. Not, I wouldn't say easy, but I mean, like, she won all, like, it was unanimous, I think. I think it was unanimous. Should have been unanimous. But, yeah, Lauren, I'm excited because, I mean, and what was weird about that fight to me, I was confused because, yeah, that's what I wanted to see, too. Because Roxanne is ranked fucking 6 and Murphy's ranked 7, right? So now they probably flip-flop 7 to 6. So check this. What I wanted to see was, because what I want to know is how the hell, that's flyweight, how is Roxanne 6? She only lost to the champ at that time, who was Nico. And Nico's not even in it. Is Nico in the UFC anymore? I don't think so. I think I say this every week about somebody, and they end up being in the UFC. I don't know if she is. She hasn't fought in a long time. But anyways, Roxanne is number 6. Jennifer Maia is above her. Jessica Ai is above her. Joanne Calderwood is above her. Cynthia Calvillo is now number 2. This is check that out. How is that possible? Caitlyn is 1. Was Jessica Ai? God, man, this is crazy. I never understand the rankings. Anyways, Roxanne's number 6. Lauren's number 7. Lauren beat number 6, so I think they flip-flop. Now Roxanne's number 7. Lauren's now number 6. I think that's how it should go. I just don't understand how Roxanne is only lost to Nico, which is the champ. Yeah, Nico's the champ, and she's number 6. Like, Nico was the champ at that time. I just don't get it, man. I don't understand. I don't understand it. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, Lauren Murphy looked great. Great win for her. It's a huge win to beat Roxanne because Roxanne's a savage, bro. She's a straight savage. Anyways, yeah. So that was a good fight. Oh, this fight, dude. This Justin James and Frank the Crank Camacho. Justin James made his debut. I never even seen this dude or even heard of him before, but man, first round. And it's crazy, because like Frank Camacho's last few fights were wars, so I was wondering like if he was going to come out and ready for war, and it seemed like at first he was trying to be technical, and then he got caught with a left, bro, and I think I got caught with 2 lefts and then dropped, and Justin James just dropped bombs on him. I'm excited for this cat, man. He's in the UFC now. I think he's 30 years old. You get a first round stoppage against Frank Camacho as your debut. That's nice, man. That's really nice, bro. You know, I think that's a great first win for the UFC. And he's 30 years old, so he's not too too young, but he's also not old and So it's like perfect, bro, because he's got some experience, and then you come in and do that to Frank. That's a great debut win, bro. Great debut win. Yeah, it was a good fight, man. I like that shit. That's what I wanted to look at too. So that's yeah, man. So there was a couple flyweight fights last night, huh? Women's flyweight. So yeah, Robertson and Gillian. I don't ever know how they say it, bro. I've heard them say it both ways. Gillian, Savage Casey, Savage versus excuse me, Jesus Christ. Gillian Savage Robertson versus Courtney Casey. God, man. And, man, I'm just an idiot, bro. Just terrible picks. Terrible picks. I'm pretty sure I picked Casey for that. Let me see, bro. I just thought, man. I thought Jillian was coming off that loss, I think, to Macy Barber. And I was like, okay. I'm thinking Casey is more experienced. She's a vet, she's been in the game, Jillian, I know, is really good on the ground, but she was kind of winning in both the stand-up and the ground, bro. And, man, when she got on the ground, it was just Courtney Casey didn't know what to do, bro. It was crazy. Like, and what ended up happening was Casey tapped her out, right? And she got her in a rear naked with 0 hooks in. She didn't even have any hooks in, which is crazy, bro. Like, she took her back and then just sunk it and then didn't really even have any hooks in. Just had, like, kind of her knees wrapped around her a little bit. It was weird. 0 hooks. But, yeah, it was nasty. A nasty choke. And then I seen she's finished 7 out of her 8 wins. Like, bro, that's hard, bro. That's hard. And check this out. And we saw history last night. She's got the most submission wins by a woman in the UFC. So that's also history, bro. So I'm like, dang, bro. Jillian's coming up, bro. And she just be hella sexy, though. She's hella sexy. I love her. She is a smoke show. And her hair looked dope. She had her hair matching her shorts yesterday. It was pretty sick. Pretty tight. But, yeah, great win for her. That's a huge one, actually, for her to beat Courtney Casey. Because what is that, flyweight? Is Jillian even ranked? Oops. Let me see. Hold up. Nope. Not at all. That's crazy. How is Macy Barber ranked? Who did Macy Barber beat? How is Macy Barber ranked, bro? That's crazy. How is Lauren Murphy ranked 7 and JJ Aldridge beat Lauren Murphy and she's not ranked at all? That's fucking nuts, bro. I hate these people, bro. I really do. They should have to, like, when they do rankings, they should have to, like, do it in fighters' faces. Because I swear it's, like, favoritism and it's politics and all that shit. It shouldn't be like that, bro. These is people's, like, careers and, like, literally life is on the line while they go out there and go to war. And then there's these fucking pencil pushers that are like, 7. We'll put you at 7. We'll put someone that beat you, nothing. No rank. What? How does that make sense? Molly McCann is 15? God, bro. Come on, bro. Where's JJ at? JJ beat Lauren Murphy, and Lauren Murphy's 7. So JJ should be in the mix somewhere. She should be top 10. She lost to Macy Barber. Okay, whatever. Macy's 10. So okay, let's just even play it safe and put JJ at 11. You know what I mean? She beat number 7. Fucking mom, I don't know. These rankings, I hate these people. They should have to sign who did this. Here, I'm like, stamp your name, bro. Stand behind your shit, dog. Stand behind your rankings. I would, if I made rankings, I'd stamp my name on it. Like, yeah, this is how I feel it should be. You know? They would never do that, though. It's all politics. Who they like. Shit like that. Bullshit. Anyways, great win for Savage, for Jillian Robertson. It's a great win. Great win. And then I never seen this next fight was I don't even know who this dude is. I don't know if it's his debut or what, but he fought Oscar Piota, the Burrialt. I don't even know who that dude is. He was nice though. He was a savage. He kind of looked like Channing Tatum, like a savage version, a less prettier savage version of like Channing Tatum. Yeah. But he looked good, man. He looked good, man. They went. They were fighting hard. And I picked. God, man. Because I didn't know this Barry All dude. I picked Piota. Of course, I picked Oscar. You know, and dude came out fire. He was throwing hard shots. I thought maybe eventually he would gas. He didn't. It looked like he was throwing real hard shots. Maybe he wasn't. Maybe they weren't that hard for him. But it was a lot of dirty boxing. And Barry Alt was winning in those clinch games, man. Those clinch games, Barry Alt was doing his thing. And then the second round started. Piotr was throwing this uppercut that was landing. It was successful, but he was just tired, man. He was just getting gassed, bro. He was just getting gassed. He's getting hit with body shots. And then got knocked out. Second round, TKO. Oscar Piotr lost. So at this point in the fight game, or during the fights that night, so what? I picked James because I picked him, and that's crazy. I picked him, and I didn't even know who he was, bro. I just went against Frank, dude. I couldn't even. So I got lucky. Basically, that one win that I got as of now, at that moment where the fights are, I got one win because I picked Oscar. I picked Oscar. He lost. I picked Justin James, he won. I picked Roxanne, she lost. And in the first fight, Austin Hubbard, I didn't even post my picks, so I didn't post. I would have picked Austin Hubbard, though, just for the record. I would have did that. But since I didn't post them until after the fight, I didn't post a pick for that one because I felt like it would have been unfair. People would have been like, that fight already happened, you know? So I was just like, whatever, I'll post after. Anyways, yeah, second round TKO for Barry Alt, that dude. I'm excited to see what's gonna come for him. Pretty sure they were middleweight dudes. But yeah, that was a cool fight. It was an entertaining fight for sure. Dude was just throwing hard. I thought he was gonna gas, but he didn't. You know, good win for him. But this next fight, man, I was really excited for this because I love Tisha Torres. Always a fan of her. And then this Brianna Van Buren. Oh my God. I've never seen a face more beautiful. I think this was her second fight. Let me look her up real fast. I think this was her second fight, bro. And I'm pretty sure it was her second fight in the UFC. And oh my God, dude. I'll get to Tisha in a minute, but fucking that Brianna Van Buren is beautiful, dude. So beautiful. And she's a savage, man. But Tisha did her thing. Let me see. I want to see if that was her. What am I looking at? Athletes, fight card. God. I wish this was more easy to use. All athletes. There we go. Women. Maria Agapova. Yeah, that girl. I'm excited for her. JJ. What is this going in? What kind of order is this? Jesus. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Let's see real quick. Brianna Van Buren. Like, what is she? I think she's from Cali, though. Oh, you know what, though? You know what was cool, actually? I remember. She was fighting out of Gilroy. So she's from right here, bro. She's from right around the corner. So I'll rep with her all day, son. And I think I have a crush on her. She's fucking super cute, man. God, why I can't find her? Anyways, let me see. Brianna Van Buren. Buren. Yeah, she's a smoke show, though. Let me see. She's 26 years old, out of Gilroy. From Gilroy. Born in Gilroy. Bruh, she's from the Bay. Gilroy's the Bay, right? Yeah? Yeah, Gilroy's the Bay area. Yeah, kind of. No, not the Bay. Not the Bay. I take that back. She's right outside the Bay. She's in the boonies. She's right there. She's right there on the outskirts in the agriculture country. That's basically where Gilroy is. It's like a bunch of agriculture shit. But whatever. She's the Bay's next door neighbor, man. I fuck with her. The bull. Anyways, let me see. Before I get too carried away. This is what I wanted. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay. She was Invicta. That's where, okay, so she was in the UFC. She fought the same card. She fought July last year. Jesus, so long ago. Almost a year ago. Gilroy's the Bay. Gilroy is the Bay. I knew it. So she's from the Bay Area. She is from the Bay. Okay. All right, she's from the Bay. We got that. Okay, so she's from the Bay. I'm repping with, from here on, bro. I'm fucking with, damn, she beat Colin Curran. Wow, and she beat Juliana Lima. Jamie Mole. Okay, Brianna. She's not bad. She got some wins. She was on it before she fought Tisha, bro. She's on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fight win streak. Wow, and then she won one in the UFC. To Souza, Livia Henara Souza. I don't even know who that is. Oh, I do know who that is. Yeah. Damn, she beat her. That's a great, see, man? How did she win? Unanimous decision. And then she lost to a unanimous to Tisha. And she was in the fight the whole time. Tisha, though, man, was that the best Tisha we've ever seen? Bro, I think a few fighters last night, in my opinion, maybe not to them, but to me, in my opinion, from what I saw, Tisha looked the best that we've ever seen her. She didn't run out of gas. She was throwing hella kicks, so many head kicks. A lot of body kicks, a lot of kicks, period. No leg kicks, really, though, which was weird. I thought she would throw more little, like, calf kicks and stuff. But, man, best Tisha we ever seen, I think. Yeah, I think that was the best Tisha we ever seen, man. And she looked really good, dude. She was throwing axe kicks, man. Tisha threw a beautiful axe kick, man. It was like, she didn't land it, but still, it was beautiful how she threw it. Just so many kicks, bro. So many kicks. Brianna tired out, basically. She kept trying to try to get takedowns up against the cage. Wasn't having it. Tisha wasn't having it. Tisha won, man. She just won, like, every round, I think. She just won every round. She just did her thing, man. That was the best Tisha. She was bouncing, moving around. I was like, wow, man. Tisha was like, she was kind of like, it was kind of like a mixture of, like, a Muay Thai stance, but also like a karate stance too, because she was kind of like a little sideways, but real like up and down. Like, it was like, man, I was really impressed. I was like, she looked good, bro. It was a tight fight. It was a good fight, man. It was a good fight. That's a good win for Tisha. But man, what is Tisha ranked? Let me see. That's a 15. Is Tisha ranked in the 15? She's that sucks though, man. It sucks. Fighters have to fucking, like, she's ranked. Like, what is Tisha? Let's see. Tisha's 11. So she beat an unranked fighter. God, that division is stacked, bro. So Tisha beat an unranked fighter. She's 11. That sucks. So it doesn't do nothing for her. But check this out. Look at this fucking division. Wiley Zhang is champ. Number 1 is Jessica Andrade. Number 2, Rose. Number 3, Tatiana. Number 4, Joanna. Number 5, Nina. Number 6, Claudia. Number 7, Carla. Number 8, Michelle. Number 9, Marina Rodriguez. Wow. And then number 10, Yan Zane. I can't ever say it. I know the Chinese is the X's is Z's. Zaunen. Yan Zaunen. I bet you that's how you say it. Yan Zaunen. And then Tisha Torres is 11. 12, Alexa Grasso. 13, Angela Hill. My girl Angela on the board, baby. Number 14, Amanda Hebus. And then number 15, Felice Herrig. And then in a couple of weeks, Amanda is fighting Paige. Paige isn't even on there. Is Paige in 25? That's why. No. Nope. Paige ain't ranked at all anywhere. Crazy. And this is, man, I'll save that for 251. Excuse me, 211. What are you talking about? Yeah, fucking. So yeah, it should be. I forgot what I was even saying. Why did I go to the rankings? Why was I even there? Oh yeah, because Tisha's 11. She beat an unranked fighter, which is unfair, man. I feel like once you hit the rankings, you should always fight rankings fighters, unless you're 15. You know, I think 15 you could possibly go and fight someone outside the rankings, but other than that, man, you should always fight up, man. It's not. I feel like that's messed up. Make the great fights in between the ones 1 and 15, and then the outside fighters fight each other, and then every now and then you could bring a 15 inside, a 15 to, like say Felice. I don't know if Felice is on a. Yeah, Felice might be. Her last fight might have been a loss. I don't know. I might be wrong. But if she is, let's say her last fight was a loss, then she fights an unranked fighter for them to get the chance to become a ranked fighter, But anyways, yeah. Boom. Yeah, Tisha won that, though, unanimous. That's what I thought. She dominated all rounds. Dominated all rounds. All 3 rounds. Whooped her ass. But Brianna, man, I got a crush on you. So I like you a lot. And you're a badass. But super pretty. Super pretty. Oh, yeah, this is the fight. See, I wanted to know. Maybe I'm being biased. I like Clay Guida. I don't know. Maybe I'm being biased. But I thought he won. I thought he beat Bobby Green, man. They went to decision. It was a good fight, though. It was really exciting. Bobby Green's always exciting, man. He fights with his hands down. Kind of fights with his hands down and leans forward. He's kind of like, I don't know, he's got his own style, I guess. But I thought Clay won that. Yeah, let me see. So Clay, took him down. I remember he slammed him real hard in the first one. He got back up. Nice knees from Bobby. And then but I feel like Clay won it overall. I feel like Clay won the first round overall because he got those takedowns, and then he was like, he didn't land too many shots, but he got some takedowns. Bobby landed some knees, couple punches. Round 2, Clay landed some shots. Bobby was trying to pick a shot. Yeah, he was trying to pick shots. I remember that. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know shit. Also, I'm biased. I like Clay. He's the OG. He's been around for a long time. But I felt like he was winning because he kept throwing punches and then like trying to take him down and then pushing him up on the cage. He was controlling a lot, and he was just getting taken down, though. He's getting taken down, or if he wasn't getting taken down, he's put up on the fence. And then when they were on the feet, Bobby was winning the exchanges. Don't get me wrong. Bobby was winning the exchanges, but I felt like when they were like going, they were like when Clay was working for the takedown, I feel like man, I don't know. I don't know how you judge a fight. Do you score that as like, okay, he's controlling because he's got him up on the fence, he's working for that takedown, or do you score it the opposite because Bobby's defending the takedown and he's working to not get taken down? So I don't know. Or is it a stall out? Maybe both of them that cancels that out, and then it goes to the exchanges. I don't know. But overall, I fucking thought Clay won, man. I thought he won. Maybe I'm tripping. I know Clay. I think Clay thought he won. At the end of the fight, it seemed like Clay thought he won as well. But I don't know, man. I thought his pressure and the takedowns, and then he was landing some shots. I thought that was going to win the fight. But I guess Bobby just landing, probably cleaner shots and more shots is what probably won him the fight, maybe. I don't know. Could have been a draw. Shit, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a good fight, though. But I picked Clay, lost that one too. But oh yeah, just to rewind so I can get a win on you got a win on record. I picked Tisha to win. Tisha won. And then I picked Clay, lost immediately. Lost that one, right back into the losers column. And then the next fight, Jim Miller and Roosevelt Roberts at a catchweight 160, because Roosevelt fought. Did he fight last weekend? No way. No way. Last weekend. He fought a few weeks ago at the Apex Center. Yeah, and he fought that Brock dude. Damn it, that native dude, Brock, and beat his ass and choked him out. I think that's what happened. Beat his ass, choked him out, and then he was fighting. So I mean, he fought a few weeks ago. Fought Jim Miller at a catchweight at 160, and I think they're both lightweights. I don't know. I think so. Anyways, fuck, man, I picked Roosevelt. I don't know why I would do that either. I don't know why I would go against Jim Miller, bro. I'm such an idiot sometimes. Just because Roosevelt is sick, man, I like that fool. But yeah, Jim Miller immediately took him down and just was doing what he wanted, kind of, and then ended up catching him in an arm bar and tapped him out. I'm pretty sure in the first round. Did he go past the? Yeah, first round arm bar. Yeah, he took him down, got his half guard, and then they ended up. How did it happen? They ended up switching. He was under. He ended up catching his arm. And it was kind of high up at first, and then he was fighting the hand, and then boom, snatch it, tap, 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 tap. He verbally tapped, I think. Well, yeah, because he couldn't tap with his other hand because he was trying to defend. But yeah, he verbally tapped. So at this point in the fight, I am now, because that's the no, that is the. Is that the main card? Are we on the main card? Yeah, that's the first fight of the main card, so I lost that. So as of right now, I am. Okay, I got, so I'm 0, so I'm 1, I got 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 2 and 3, 2 and 4, 2 and 5. I'm 2 and 5 right now, as we speak, 2 and 5. Jesus, you're terrible, bro. And you're a fight fan? Get out of here. You're not a fight fan. 2 and 3. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, Jim Miller looked good for. I mean, and the catchweight doesn't mean nothing, but it was an untouched fight, so he just got paid to not be touched. Basically, he got paid for a quick armbar, bro. So good on Jim Miller, man. He's OG. Jim Miller been around forever, and I think he got like, what was that? His 21st win in the UFC. He's up there. He's up there with the top dogs. There's not many people ahead of him with UFC wins. I think who? Maybe Cowboy. Who was it? Cowboy. I don't know. Can't remember. But he's up there. He's up there, top dogs, you know. Anyways, yeah. On to the next. Bilal Muhammad. Ooh, Bilal Muhammad versus Lyman Good. And of course, who do you think I picked? Not the winner. Man, I should have picked Bilal. I just went against things that I should have did yesterday, man. I just wasn't being smart. Something was wrong with me. Bilal looked amazing, bro. That was the best Bilal we've ever seen. He kind of gassed out in the third round a little bit, but I mean, shit. He was moving so good, switching stances, throwing kicks, just throwing nice combinations, bro, in and out. Best Bilal for how jacked he is and how big he is, bro, the way he was moving. If he's able to master his cardio, bro, Bilal's a problem. He's a problem. For real, because he hits fucking hard. He has nice combinations. The only reason he started, like that third round, he could have, I think he still won that third round, but the reason he started, he was tired, you know? But other than that, man, if he gets his cardio going, bro, he's a problem, bro. If he's like able to not gas, if Bilal's big ass is able to not gas, bro, he's a problem for anybody, I think. Because, man, dude, he was looking good. He was throwing nice kicks. Nice combinations, in and out, bouncing around, moving, switching stances, orthodox to southpaw, bro. It was just beautiful. I was looking. And then the third round came around, he was like, let me get on this bicycle. He was like, let me just get on this bicycle and back pedal. And he was trying to get up out of there. But he still ended up, I think, taking him down at the end. I think the fight ended with Bilal on top of dude. in his guard. I think the fight ended in his guard or some shit like that. But man, Bilal looked good. Yeah, and he definitely took that fight. So I just messed up. So now at this point I'm 2-something. I'm 2-0. Basically I'm just hey, just get all of them, bro. I got 2 wins right now. 2 wins. Yeah, 2 wins and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2-6. But guess what? I don't get another pick wrong from here on out. You know what I mean? I get the rest right. You know? So if I would have just posted picks from, which I normally do, I don't post a whole card pick. I'll post, I usually do, oh yeah, you got that for me? The camera, we good. All right, yeah. Sorry. But yeah, fucking, I normally just post the main card. If I would have just posted the main card, I would have went 3-2. I would have been a winner. But instead, I'm not. I'm a loser. I went 5-6. And, because the next one, who's the next fight? Raquel and Marion. That was a tough fight for me to call anyways, bro. That was a tough one for me, to pick. Raquel really likes that clinch game, man. That's what I noticed about her fights now. She likes being tied up with you on the fence, clinch. You know what was working though? That tie clinch was working for her last night. She was getting this tie clinch on Marion Renaud and throwing these knees to the body. And I think it started round 2. Round 2, that clinch started coming. They were like tied up and like fighting each other up against the cage all round, kind of the whole fight, honestly. But round 1 was all up against the cage, and I feel like Marion took that round. I think she took the first round, and then the second round it was kind of similar. The same. And you know what I forgot, man? I completely forgot that Marion Renaud is training with MMA Gold with Jim West and like Aspen Ladd and like Max Griffin and those people. I forgot about that, man. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, sorry, I just got sidetracked. But yeah, it was basically a clinch game fight. And from rounds 2 and 3, Raquel kind of took over with that tie clinch, man. It was just landing a lot of body, just knees to the body, man. And it looked good. And Marion just couldn't get out of it, really. She couldn't figure out how to get out of the clinch. It's strange sometimes when you watch these fighters. You don't see that happen too much anymore, that clinch, that tie clinch, where they just fucking wrap your neck and just pull down and throw knees. You don't see that too often anymore. But when you see it and you see someone just stuck in it, you're like, oh my God, you can't get out? It's real crazy to watch. But yeah, and then Raquel ended up taking that fight and won it. I think that's what won. Honestly, I think that's what won her the fight was that clinch. I guarantee you, if those clinches never existed, where she didn't throw those knees, she wouldn't have won that fight. I don't think. But yeah, it was a good fight. It's a good fight overall. It's a good fight. It's a good win for Raquel. I don't even know if Raquel's ranked. What was that? 35? I don't even know if Raquel's ranked. Yeah. Let me see. Amanda, women. Here we go. Women's bantamweight. Oh, she is ranked. What am I talking? She didn't fight. Yeah, what are you thinking, bro? She just fought for the title not that long ago. God, you're stupid. You're off sometimes, bro. Nico Montana. Oh, so Nico went. Oh, Nico is in the UFC. See, this every show. I'm like, he's not in the UFC. And then later on in that same show, I get proven wrong. She is in the UFC. She's at bantamweight now. Okay, so Nico's at bantamweight. That's weird. We haven't seen her fight in like a fucking probably 2 years, bro. Strange. Maybe she got popped or something. I don't know. But check that. So Raquel's 6. Who'd she just fight? Marion, who was 10. That would have been a nice win for Marion if she could have took that. But Raquel got it, so she's 6. She's going to stay at 6. So basically the rankings are going to stay where they are. Nothing's going to change. Irene, number 5. Huh? How's Juliana Pena number 4? Juliana Pena hasn't even beat nobody. She hasn't even fought in hell long. What the hell? Crazy. Crazy, bro. Anyways, Raquel won that. So now I am 3 and 5, son. You know? You got to take the wins where you can get them, bro. So I'm 3-5 now. And the next fight was, oh yeah, man, it was Josh Emmett and Shane Burgos. I was really torn on this fight too. I didn't know who to pick. Here's the thing. Wanted Shane to win. I picked Josh to win though. But I wanted Shane. I love Shane. I think Shane's gangster, man. He's a bad motherfucker. Yeah, Josh Emmett looked really good. And he's hot, man. He's, because we haven't seen Josh Emmett for a minute. I don't even remember the last time we saw him. Was the last time? No, we saw him after he got slept by Jeremy Stevens, right? Let me see. What? Featherweight. Okay. God. Oh my God, this is terrible. But yeah. Anyways, Josh Emmett looked really good, and his like knee buckled in the first round, I think, or something like that. His knee like buckled in the first round, and you're like, whoa, what happened? Wasn't sure if he got wobbled. He said in the post fight, obviously, he was like, he stepped, and when he got kicked, it like hyperextended his knee, so it kind of messed him up. And he said his knee was hurt in that fight from that point on, so he couldn't fully load his shots. But it looked like, man, he was landing some shots, and he fought in the pocket basically the whole night, and he was landing nice combinations, bro. Nice shots, nice jabs, and then overhands. And in the beginning, Burgos was landing those nice low calf kicks, man, and he was hitting them like right on the ankle too, like not even calf kicks, like on the ankle, bro. And but Josh was just landing those the jab. He was landing this jab. He'd throw a jab, a left jab, bing, and then he'd throw an overhand right, and it was like that hook. His hooks, left hooks and right hooks, were both landing, bro. Like they were just taking so many shots. Both of them were taking shots, but Josh was landing big bombs on Shane. And eventually, that's basically how every round kind of went. They all kind of went very similar. All three rounds were kind of like Josh getting the better of Shane and winning those. And then in the third round, man, Shane Burgos landed a hard dick kick. Super hard, bro. Like, it was like you hear it. And then plus with no fans and stuff, you hear all these shots, so you just hear it hit the cup, and you're just like, oh man, you hear just Josh just sitting on the ground like groaning, like, oh, and you kind of feel it. It makes your stomach hurt. It was like, oh man, I feel it in my nuts, you know. But it was a good ass fight, man. It was fun. That was a fun fight. It was a real fun fight. Yeah, and Josh took that. I think it was unanimous. Yep, unanimous. Because I think he won all three rounds. But yeah, and in the post fight, man, he was basically trying to get his respect. He was like, man, I need my respect. Telling the the journalists, the media, asking Dana White basically to hook him up. He's like, man, I'm tired of being like a gatekeeper and open it. Because he's right too. Because I bet you if Shane would have beat Josh, some doors would have opened for Shane. Because I think Shane's like a fan favorite, and I think the UFC likes Shane. So since Josh won, he was like, man, I want to fight real contenders. Like, I think he wants a top 5. Let's see, I'm trying to see where, 'cause that's light. So is he what? They're featherweights at. Where's Josh Emmett? Josh is 8. So Josh is 8. Shane is 10. Okay. So Josh, all right, yeah, give him a 5. So yeah, give him a top 5. Ooh, perfect fight. How about this? Check this. Perfect fight. Cause Frankie Edgar's 7. I would like to see Josh Emmett and Frankie Edgar. That'd be a fun fight. That'd be like, cause they're kind of like very similar fighters. That would be a real fun fight. Or Calvin Kattar. Or Yair Rodriguez. You know, because I feel like number 4. So Chan Sung Jung, the Korean zombie, he's number 4. He should fight fucking. They should, no matter what, do him and Brian Ortega. So Korean zombie and Brian Ortega should be locked in no matter what. Max Holloway's fighting for the title, so that's gone. Yair's not fighting anybody. Calvin's not fighting nobody. He could fight Yair. He could fight Zabit. He could fight Calvin or Frankie. Any of those people in front of him, bro, are good fights for Josh Emmett. You know? And then he did say that yesterday. He was like, I'm 1 or 2 fights away from a title fight. And I think he's like 1 or 2 fights away, too. Because let's say he fights Calvin, who's number 6, or Yair, who's number 5. You beat one of them. Those are tough fights if you beat one of them, bro. And then you fight maybe one more person, and then fight for the title. I mean, shit, yeah, he's like 1 or 2 away, bro. You know? He's in a real good position right now, to be honest. He should have, but the thing is like when you demand shit like that, bro, when you demand like, and you're like, I want respect and this and that, it's all good and shit, but you gotta drop a name now, bro. You have to drop a name, because if you just say whoever they throw at me, they're gonna fucking throw a number 11. They're gonna throw like someone like Dan Ige at you. No, who's he fighting? Dan Ige's fighting, I just saw that, man. Who is he fighting? Is he fighting Jeremy Stevens? No. Is Dan Ige fighting Calvin Kattar? I think that's the fight. Okay, so Calvin's out, I think. I think they're fighting each other, to be honest. But yeah, man, you should have been like, call out Yair, bro. Call out Yair Rodriguez or some shit like that. You would have did right, man. I would have. You call out Yair. Or call out Zabit. You know? Because you can't just be like top 5, because they might not give you that shit. But if you call out a name, you never know what could happen. That person could respond, whether it's negative or positive. That person could respond, and then it steers up some type of shit, and then, you know, now you're looking at a fight with whoever you called out. You never know. Anyways, main event time, baby. Curtis Blaydes and Volkov. I'm disappointed, man. Excuse me. I'm disappointed in how Dana looked at the fight, man, because I guess Curtis Blaydes was talking hella shit going into this fight. I don't know. I didn't watch any media going this week or this past week on this card at all. I didn't watch any media interviews or nothing. I only watched the post fight shit. I didn't watch any pre-fight media or pre-fight scrums or anything. But I watched Dana White last night, and he kind of dissed Blaydes, because he's like, if you're talking that much shit and you put on a performance like that, and I was like, man, what do you mean a performance like that? I thought that performance was good. He stood and fought. First off, he stood and fought with Volkov, who's a fucking 6'7" sniper. You know what I mean? Like, that's a big fucking dude with long limbs, and I think he's only lost once. I think he only lost to fucking. Who did he lose to? Okay. He lost to, where's the heavyweights? Let me find these mothers. So Volkov lost to, I think he only lost to Derek Lewis before yesterday, bro. And then he lost to Curtis Blaydes, right? And Curtis Blaydes dominated him the whole fucking fight, bro. From start to finish. And it's like, how can you say that's not? Oh yeah, he beat Greg Hardy, and then he lost to Lewis. Yeah, and he beat Roy, beat Stefan Struve, beat Verdun, beat Johnson. Yeah, he only lost one time in the UFC, and that's to Derek Lewis, and now he lost to Curtis Blaydes. But yeah, Dana was like, oh, that's not impressive. When you fight like that, you perform like that. I'm like, what do you... Like, the thing that bugs me about Dana White, bro, is like, man, he just doesn't fucking, like, appreciate all of fighting. He doesn't. He likes stand 'em, bang 'em, knockout fights. Like, and it's like, it's not always all about that, man. You know? It's MMA. So if you're going to say and be like, well, that wasn't impressive, it's like, bro, this dude is 6'7". Volkov is 6'7". He cuts weight to 265. Curtis Blaydes controlled him the whole fight for 25 minutes. And to say that's not impressive, bro, like, I don't know, man. I see it the exact opposite way. I see it being super impressive. And he dominated him from start to finish. And then when he was standing up and he's bouncing and he's fucking laying in shots, I'm like, whoa, man, like, come on, man. Like, I don't know, dude. Dana bugs me sometimes when it comes to fights. Like, he doesn't appreciate everything. And I think he needs to, because, like, bro, this is MMA. It's not stand him and bang him, you know? It's not boxing. It's not the sweet science. It's fucking MMA, bro. And wrestling is part of MMA. And if you can't stop a takedown, fucking learn how to. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to stop a takedown. And if you can't, learn how to get up from getting taken down. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. I find it different. You know, I think we're in a different world. It's not back in the day where you get taken down by like Josh Koscheck or John Fitch and it's like just slow grind. You know, now it's like movement, constant transitions. It's a way different game now. So when people get taken down now, man, it's fucking exciting. And for Curtis Blaydes to take Volkov down all 5 rounds and dominate him and control him and make him carry his weight and land big shots and beat him up all 5 rounds for all 25 minutes, I find that impressive. I don't know, man. So when I felt like, man, that's fucked up for you to be like, to perform like that. What do you mean to perform like that? Who else has done that to Volkov? Nobody. So how can you say that's not impressive? Nobody else has done that. When Derek Lewis beat Volkov, he knocked him out in the last 10 seconds, bro. And Volkov was beating Derek Lewis's ass for the first fucking 14 minutes and 50 seconds. So how about that? And then for this dude to go out there and in Dana's words, Curtis Blaydes said, "Oh, he's gonna ragdoll him." He did. He ragdolled him. He fucking ragdolled him. That is ragdolling. If I throw you on the ground and I'm throwing you on the ground when I throw you on the ground like every time, and then I just beat on you, I'm pretty sure that's ragdolling. That's what ragdolling is. So I don't know. I felt like some type of way when I don't know. Dana's mean, man. He's cold when it comes to these fighters, bro. And then the thing is, when you talk shit about the UFC, Dana takes it personal. So he's like, oh, you can see it, bro. It's like, he's a dick, bro. He's not a very nice guy. Anyways, shout out to fuck Curtis, bro. He fucking did his thing. Always one of my favorite heavyweights. I don't care what the fuck, wrestler or not, bro. Wrestle, stand up. He knocked out fucking Junior Dos Santos. How about that? He knocked out Junior Dos Santos standing up. A wrestler knocked out a fucking stand-up artist. Fucking Dana. I don't know, man. I liked it. I thought it was good. So shout out to Curtis Blaydes, bro. You did your thing, in my opinion, bro. So I love that shit. Anyways, great win. Curtis Blaydes is now gonna be what? Where is he at? He's 3. He beat. I mean, shit, bro. He should. That's what he said too. Fight up. He might sit out. He was like, Dana said he should sit out. He should sit out. Or no, excuse me, sorry. Dana said he should stay active, and it's like and then it's like Curtis said, with who? Francis is next. Daniel's locked in with Stipe for the title for the trilogy. I mean, who else can? I think Dana wants him to fight Francis again for the 3rd time. That's the thing. Francis has beat Curtis Blaydes twice, knocked him out twice, but that's it. That's it. You know. If I was Curtis, what I would do is either sit out and wait for the next one after Francis, because it is a line. Because Daniel's gonna fight in August. And then the winner of that, Stipe wins, he'll fight Francis again. If DC wins, it's up for a vacant. It'll still probably be Stipe and Francis for the vacant. And then Curtis Blaydes is next. If Curtis Blaydes does fight, the only fight I would take would be Derek Lewis. And that'd be the only fight you should take, in my opinion, other than waiting for the title. But that's that, you know. I don't know. But I don't know. I thought Curtis is sick, and I've always been a fan of Curtis. Curtis is dope. But at the same time, man, I was like, is Curtis's speech getting messed up, man? I'm telling you, bro, like, I think those Francis knockouts might have did something, bro. Because he's like, when he talks, he's like, it seems like he's like pushing it out to get the words out, like, you know. And I'm like, fuck, man. I don't know. Maybe he's always kind of talked like that. I don't remember him talking like that, though. Anyways, shout out to Curtis Blaydes, man. You legit, like, I think my favorite heavyweight, and you've been. So shout out, man. Great win. You dominated. I thought you did awesome. But who am I? Anyways, yeah, that was last night's card, man. It was fucking sick. Real quick before we wrap this up, I just wanted to look at next week's card, because June 27th, UFC, let's see. And that's Dustin Poirier, Dan Hooker. Oh yeah. Dustin Poirier, Dan Hooker, Mike Perry, Mickey Gall, Brendan Allen, Kyle Dawkins. What the fuck? Where do they get these fights from? Who is this? Who are you? Anyways, Brendan Allen. I think he's a jiu-jitsu artist, huh? Let me see. Let's see. He's a jiu-jitsu artist, huh? See how I said that? Jiu-jitsu. I don't know. Brendan Allen. We knocked out Tom Breeze. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Fought Kevin Hall in submission. Yeah, I think Brendan Allen, that was his debut. That was his debut fight. I remember him. I thought they said he's nasty at jiu-jitsu, and then he knocked out Tom Breeze. Okay, whatever. Anyways, what was that fight that I was trying to watch? So him and him. All right. And then John Vellante, Maurice Green, good fight. Aspen Ladd, Sarah McMahon. Hey, Aspen, let's go. And then preliminary card, Luis Pena and Kama Worthy, Felipe Lins, Tanner Bolser, Sean Woodson. Okay, I might do one on the main card and touch on the preliminary card a little bit. Whoa, look at Miranda Maverick. She made it to the UFC? Holy shit, bro. Miranda Maverick made it to the UFC, bro. Is this real? She did. Added to UFC ESPN on June 27th. Miranda Maverick debut. I will touch on that shit, bro. I've been fucking with Miranda since she was in Invicta. I think I'm friends with her on Facebook. Am I not? What are we at? 56? Let me see real fast. Let me see. I'm gonna reach out to her, bro. Let me see. My friends, I know I've just been deleted. I've made so many accounts. Miranda Maverick. I'm not, because they would have already popped up. Damn, I'm not friends with you, bro. We used to be friends, bro. Let me see. Damn, we're not. We used to be. Damn, this means this is my. Damn, that's because I just get too many pages deleted and shit, bro. But I used to be friends with her. Wow, man. About to write her a message right now, bro. It's crazy. Anyways, great card. I will be touching on that next week. I'll be back next week. And we'll get this going again. Anyways, yeah, good luck. Fights next weekend, June 27th, UFC Apex, UFC Vegas 4, obviously. Dustin Poirier and Dan Hooker. I'll touch on the main card. I'm definitely going to watch this Miranda Maverick fight, though. I'm a fan of hers. I've been. She's strong. And that's that. Yeah, man, we're going to wrap it up. Like, subscribe, share. I'll post this up later today. Add me on Instagram. Follow the Uplifted Studio page. I'll plug that in the description. I'll plug my Instagram in the description. Dkains_world. Yeah, so holla. I'm out. Peace.